Bangkok is going to get a new governor. Residents of the city haven't been able to exercise their democratic right to vote in almost a decade. However, the outcome of the May 22 election affects expats in Bangkok just as much as local citizens.
I think the biggest challenge for the new government will be not only to serve the people today in Bangkok, but it's really important now to start thinking about serving the next generations that are coming. Yeah, my name is Jon Kapp. I'm the Executive Director at Community Systems Foundation. I'm originally from the United States. I've been living in Thailand since 1998. This will be year 24. I'm originally in education. I worked with the United Nations for many years, and now I'm the Executive Director of a not-for-profit that works in the area of data for international development. Development status is very different and is based on many things, the health, education, infrastructure of the country, and of course the culture of the country makes every place very different and unique. Even in this region, traveling across Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, and Myanmar, you see many differences both in how the countries are organized and the status of development in each of those countries. I think the biggest challenges are around the basic support and infrastructure for supporting daily life. So health, education, a strong economy, and I think a common problem in every country, developed and developing, is around how we approach climate change and the environment. Different problems, but we all face our own unique challenges. So definitely, I've lived in New York City. New York has its own challenges, and they're different from Bangkok, but certainly no city or no country is perfect. We're all, I think, on a path to development, somewhere along our own journey. But no country has done it all right. I think there's things we can learn from many different places in the world.
Thais have the issue. The Bangkok environment is regarded the most serious urban issue as it gradually affects people's health. This includes traffic congestion, contamination of the air and water from sewage, garbage collection and disposals.
I think one of the challenges that Bangkok faces is around preparing for the future. And I mentioned before the importance of climate change and the reality that we will all face in different ways. Transportation is a challenge. Traffic is a challenge everywhere. It's something that we know to live with, or we expect to live with, as we chose to live in the middle of the city. But it is a challenge. Access to different places in the city takes a lot of time, and also with traffic comes things like pollution and just the quality of the air that we breathe.
Bangkok Water have already chosen their next city governors who will provide hope to the dream city of Bangkok.
It's a very difficult thing for a government to do because there are demands on the governor's time. He or she will need to solve the problems of today. But we know that what we do today is going to impact our future. So not only the decisions that they make for us, we'll also need to take into account future generations, because our lives or their lives will really depend on it. I think a sustainable one, really, that's the key. A future that allows us to be safe and healthy here, good clean air, healthy living spaces. I think we know that the future is going to be quite different in terms of how we move around and what we do in the city. So I would love to see an infrastructure in place that allows us to have electric cars and alternative forms of transportation. That the buildings that are built now and in the future are built for the changes in climate, whether that's flooding or in rising temperatures. The last challenge that the new governor will face is that I think it's really important to keep in mind that any progress is made for all. So it can't be a situation, or shouldn't be a situation, where progress is for some, but not everyone. That really all progress needs to be for all people in Bangkok. And that's a challenge, to reach the unreached or to reach the less served. But I think anything that the next government does really needs to look at everyone here and make sure that progress is for all.